guys, welcome to another video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more. Let's just get right to it. So hey guys, Happy New Year. It's 2024, January 1st. This is actually the bull run year that we've all been waiting on. And I actually do think that we're actually in the bull run right now. It's just that not all meme tokens and tokens are reflecting the bull run. But we most likely will start seeing the bull run after January 10th of this particular month. I'm so happy to be in 2024 because spot ETF, we will get an approval most likely in the month of January. And this is the reason why, guys, I've actually started to dollar cost average when it comes to Bitcoin. I started to put a minimum of $300 on all the dips as it pertains to Bitcoin, even though I am a full Bitcoin holder. I have one, but I figure I'll start putting as much more money into it as well, because the fact that when we started off this year, we had some situations with Bitcoin where Bitcoin actually fell to as low as 16,000 and I was able to get in. And the anticipation that, Bitcoin could have fallen even lower down to 10,000. I was like saying to myself, if it falls even lower, I'm going to go ahead and also dollar cost average and get myself an even larger amount of Bitcoin. And a lot of people doubted the fact that Bitcoin was actually going to get beyond the $30,000 mark. It's almost unthinkable given the fact that there's so much going on in the bear market. But all of us who are Bitcoin holders, we did believe, we understand what's going on with the whole Bitcoin hashing as well as halving that's going to be happening this particular year. That's going to go ahead and help with the bull run. This is before we even start to consider what's going to be going on with the spot ETF. So as a result, I started dollar cost averaging even more on Bitcoin, which I will start to do every 2 weeks, because I feel as if in the next 11 months from now that we're in January, Bitcoin is going to be potentially can be double the price of what it actually is now. And this is the strategy I'm going to be looking at, because as Bitcoin rises, meme coin is going to move as well. Now, meme coin is going to move a lot faster than Bitcoin right now, but once the spot ETF happens, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how meme tokens and all those tokens move, because, as the tide rises, boats float. And this is why I want to continue talking about the Daddy Bonk Token, because I look at the retracement and I look at what happens, because when the video actually was released, it was New Year's Eve. And a lot of people weren't really paying attention to the Daddy Bonk Token. The price actually, the market cap actually went to 122,000. It has since traced down to roughly 66,000, because a lot of people went ahead and took profit when they woke up this morning. And because they didn't know the price actually had started to make a run for it and started to head north. And now is a time of that recall when you want to get in, because you want to make a play, because the things that they're going to be doing with these tokens, that they're going to be coming up with an updated website. They're working on that. They actually applied to be listed on CoinGecko, and they should be here back in roughly 2 days. What that's going to do, guys, that's actually going to move the price, because again, a lot of people that actually they go ahead and they set alerts on CoinMarketCap as well as CoinGecko, and they look to see what tokens have just landed. And immediately they go ahead and buy. We don't know how much people are going to buy, but it's going to create a little bit of momentum, because that is the early stages of actually, even though you're on a decentralized platform, but this is the recognition globally about a particular token. Even though it's going to be really, really low on the CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko charts, it's publicity, it's marketing. And this is what most of these tokens do when they normally get launched, because they want to apply, because this is how they get recognized. Yes, you'll get a person like myself, go ahead and do a content for them. And guys, my contents are all free. I'm not a paid influencer. I do this because I want to give those tokens a chance, and at the same time get people involved and get their momentum going, as well as the familiarity with buying DeFi tokens, as well as help with the meme phenomenon that's actually going to be happening. When this bull run actually does in fact take off, tokens like Daddy Bonk and all the other tokens, they're going to start to move very, very quickly. And this is why you want to get into a token that you're really comfortable with, you have a good rapport with the community, and you want to go ahead and hodl. Now, some people tend not to hold meme tokens too long. A lot of people go in and they hold for maybe 24 to 48 hours. My recommendation, if you are a quick investor and you want to make a quick buck and you invest in a particular token and you know that token is starting to move, do not go to sleep on that token. Literally, do not go and take a look at it within the next 24 hours, because the high chance of when you wake up tomorrow, that price can be down to half or 75% of the price that what it was. So you want to make sure that you are all in, or you have put in enough money that when you do see a retracement, you can go ahead and dollar cost average. 9 times out of 10, whenever a token is launched, the first day, green candles, okay? That same day, the price can drop very close to the price of where it's launched at. You dollar cost average right there. Set a value for a token. This is what you do. Set a value. If you say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and invest roughly $100. You invest $100, you put in the first $25 on the initial launch. If you want to get it, I do not personally get it on launch day. I like to watch and see what the token is going to do. I want to see the reaction of the community, how involved they are. If they're going to be there just watching the charts, are they going to be out there help marketing that token? Because if you have a community that's just watching the chart, the token is actually not going to move. They're going to depend on somebody getting the word out. And if that is the case, the token is actually going to become stagnant. It takes everybody involvement to move the token. Because with that, that's how many big tokens actually got their recognition. There was an entourage of people blowing the horn that this token is actually a phenomenon, and the word gets out. So if you like what I'm saying, guys, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, because if your token is selected by me, I would want community involvement 100%, because I go very, very hard whenever I do these tokens, because I want to know that I'm putting in my part, because I'm not being paid at all. So I'm putting in 100% to go ahead and reach out influencers that can make an impact on your token, to go and let your token actually start to move. And if they decide that they feel as if your token is actually warranted, you have just lucked out, hit the golden jackpot, and your token is going to start to move, because some of these influencers that I'm reaching out have over 300,000 subscribers. And if they actually give your token a nod, you're going to get it. Now, I'm just around roughly a little over 1,000. But as time go on, my channel will grow, because subscribers will come in, because they want to get an edge on a lot of these tokens. Because I do have a platinum membership for those people that actually get early information before I go ahead and release those tokens. And if you guys want to be a part of the platinum membership, it's in the description. Guys, it's a paid to play membership, but you're going to get up to 24 hours notice on the next token I'm going to be talking about. And guess what? You're going to get it at the ground floor. And that would be to your advantage for those of you that would like to get that first early notice or access to those tokens that are at the ground floor. That is the group you want to get in. That's why I want you guys to pay attention to the videos, pay attention to the tokens that I'm actually talking about, because these are the tokens that I have vetted, meaning that I have looked to see, number one, are the contracts renounced. The reason why I like to look to see if the contracts are renounced, because I don't want developers changing the taxes on the buys and sells in the middle of why people are buying and selling, because the impact can be great to the monies that you want to be getting your return on investment. I look at the community. I look at the volume, okay? I look to see I take a look at every single thing that actually matters in reference to a token, right down to the very, very detail of how long they've actually been launched, and as well as how well the retracements are. Now, retracements, and if the retracements are drastic and recovery is pretty weak, I'm not going to go ahead and talk about that token. Not going to just talk about a token if they're not renounced. Just keep that in mind. Not, because as I just said earlier, the buys and sell can be manipulated. Another thing is that, given the fact that the Bitcoin price right now is at 43,000, Solana is at $107. You know, the Solana price is actually starting to come back, and this is what I'm really, really excited about, because, guys, I am doubled down on Solana as well. I don't have as much as I have with Bitcoin with Solana, but I am getting there, and I'm really, really fascinated with what's happening on the Solana blockchain. Yes, I look a lot at what's going on Binance and the Binance Smart Chain, as well as Ethereum, Avalanche, Matic, Polygon, and all those different things. I look around before I go ahead and make a decision. Now, for right now, the majority of the tokens that I'm talking about are on the Solana blockchain, because the fees are a lot more cheaper. You know, and I think right now it's not that it's my only choice, but I feel as if it's something that I want to go ahead and give those tokens a chance, because I'm in multiple groups. There's no one group that I'm a part of. I'm in many, many groups where I can see what tokens are launched and who has the more stronger community. Now, if you have a large community, I'm going to comment. Another thing is that I prefer to deal with tokens that are under $100,000 market cap. Because if you're over $100,000 market cap, I think you're on the right track. You may not need me. You now just need to reach out to a more bigger influencer who can go ahead and push you, because the community has already done the work. And this is the reason why I went ahead and I talked about the Daddy Bonk Token, because even though they had fluctuated, they came back down and wanted to give them a chance, because that token actually has a lot of things going on with that token. And this is the reason why you guys need to pay attention to the Daddy Bonk Token, because the price is at a nice little dip And as more and more people tend to learn about this token and what they are doing, you're going to go ahead and get a return your money. So this is what I want to bring to you guys today. Look, it's New Year's Day, a new year, a new beginning. Let that new year be a year of increasing your net worth. Now, what do I mean by that? If you make money, if your $100 turn into $300, you take $100 out of that and you go ahead and you get into the next token that interests you. And you go ahead and you put in your 25, your retracement, your 25, and if you keep retracing, you keep doing, because at the end of the day, you're going to go ahead and turn a profit on that money. You may make another $100 or maybe $150. You take that out. You don't need to try to get to a millionaire right away or $1,000 right away. You stack and stack. It's a way of saving very, very quickly. And meme tokens can make you save a lot more quicker than your regular bank or your regular day job, because your day job, you get paid every week or every 2 weeks. But you can make up between $300 to $600 a day or $300 to $600 a week on just minimum on meme tokens if you go ahead and just do it strategically. Once you start, if you dollar cost average, and before the week is out, every 3 days you can take profit. And if you look at the amount of money that you make and you times it by 6 months, you will have a nice little nest egg to go ahead and either go on vacation or go ahead and buy things that you really like. So this is what I want to share with you guys, because there's a lot to be made as far as financial opportunities when it comes to crypto that a lot of people actually don't know. They hear about crypto, but there's money to be made. They just need to learn how to access crypto. Even though it's still a new era, a digital currency, a lot of people still are not aware. And for those of you that are in crypto, consider yourself lucky, because you guys know exactly how to buy and sell, maneuver around in this crypto large space where it's the wild, wild west, and you guys know how to go ahead and turn a profit. So this is what I'm bringing you guys today. And now, again, the new year, like, share, subscribe. If you want to be a part of the Platinum Club, you can go ahead and sign up. It will be in the description. I talk with tokens at random. I go through a rigorous vetting process. But if you are part of the Platinum Club, you will know that I'm going to be talking next. So until I see you guys again, you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.